So we're continuing with All-Star Comics number 8 from January 1941, 1942, and this is the Hawkman. From the meeting of the Justice Society, the Hawkman wings his swift and silent way through the still reaches of the night to a lighted campfire in the hidden valley of the Hawk. You'll be all right in a while, Watkins. Then you can tell me where Shira is and what your partner Hunt is doing. Oh, you still here? What happened? Your pal Hunt jabbed you with a needle. Now tell me all about yourself, and more important, where is Shira? That double-crosser Hunt. Sure, I'll tell you, huh? He jabbed me with that stuff Professor Elba sent him. I'll fix him. Some few days before in a cabin near Hawk Valley. I told you my idea in buying out that press clipping bureau would pay dividends. All we do is look through the files of old papers and get some dirt on somebody. Here's an item about Preston Neville, the president of the trust company. What do you know? He used to be a jailbird. And then we collect. It's marvelous how some people will pay just to hide a mistake made years ago. Well, those mistakes pay us dividends. Here, it's done. And if we do not receive the $50,000 by midnight at Mountain Lake Lodge, we send our information to the papers. Come alone. At the lavish home of banker Preston Neville. That sentence I served in Utah so far away, so long ago. Someone has found out, but it's got to be kept quiet. My position, my wife, my children, it would ruin everything. For 2 days he broods, and on the evening of the third day, at dusk, he travels up to Hawk Peak. I can't pay, and I can't face the disgrace. I'll end it. I'll end it all over Hawk's Peak. Someone using the old deserted road up the peak. I've got to learn why. He's going over. He'll be crushed to death on the rocks below. Man and car begin the long 2,000-foot drop. Dropping like a plummet, the Hawkman dives swiftly. You shouldn't have tried to kill yourself. If you've got something on your mind, tell me about it. I'm the Hawkman. Maybe I can help you. Well, it's blackmail. I'm a bank president now, but I spent time in jail years ago. Who's this, Hawk? This chap tried to kill himself. I think we could talk him out of it. Tell me the names of those blackmailers. I'll make them see their mistakes. Well, there are 2 of them, Hunt and Watkins, and if I'm not mistaken, they have a cabin not far from here on Mountain Lake. A great man. Do you think he will help me? He will, and so will I. I'm going to follow him and chin up and keep him flying. In her flight, Shira approaches the mountain lodge. A brilliant physicist owned that lodge and worked electrical experiments. There looks like I showed up before the Hawkman. Oh, it looks like I showed up. In the lodge ahead of her are Watkins and Hunt. Look, that bird. No, it isn't a bird. It's a human being flying. Maybe it's the Hawkman. If it is, I'll get rid of him with that lightning thrower the old guy who lived here before us discovered. No, anything but that. Death to be killed by electricity. No. You're a brave guy, except when it comes to electricity. You always had a crazy fear of being electrocuted. This ain't you, Hunt. It's the Hawkman. Watkins throws the switch. There, thus ends the Hawkman. Huh? Afraid of electricity? That's ridiculous. But being crushed to death, that's what horrifies me. A little precursor to what's going to happen. The poor Hawkman, what a death. The radio-controlled lightning strikes Shira, who has been mistaken for the Hawkman. Oh. Reeling under the terrific blow, Shira falls apparently lifeless. Meanwhile, the Hawkman approaches with his trained fighting hawks. Another Hawkman with thousands of birds. I'll turn them into bits with lightning. No, I couldn't stand that. Hunt rushes into the cabin and locks his partner out. No, I can't stand thinking of anyone else being killed that way. Let me in, you idiot. Put that gun away. It might go off. You won't get me. I'll kill you. The Hawkman moves swiftly, knocks the gun aside, and swings with terrific strikes. Says who? The Hawkman smashes in the cabin door. I thought there were 2 of these fellows from Neville's story, but the cabin's empty. Crouched under a slightly lifted trapdoor, Hunt watches what goes on. He'll make Watkins blab. I'll shoot this solution into him. Professor Elba told me it will drive him senseless. Reaching his arm through the trapdoor, Hunt drives the needle into Watkins' leg. No one here. Guess I might as well go. As the Hawkman flies off with Watkins, the man regains consciousness and goes berserk. Where am I? Let me go. I'll kill you. What happened to him? He's gone mad. I'll have to knock him out. I'll tie him up and leave him here for a while with one of my birds to guard him. The Hawkman binds Watkins securely and lights a fire to keep him from freezing. Wait! I've got to go to the Justice Society meeting, but he'll be safe here. You keep an eye on him, Red. And so, when the Hawkman returned from the meeting, he had discovered Shira's disappearance. So you shot down Shira with a lightning bolt. I've got to find her. I've untied you, but don't try to escape. My birds are watching you, Watkins. I can't escape, eh, Mr. Hawkman? You watch me. Your birds, bah! He leaps down the face of the cliff, dislodging stones as he runs. I can make it down to the old road that circles this place. The action of the falling stone causes a vibration that loosens a huge rock. The rocks roll down the grade towards the fleeing man. That rock, it's coming faster, faster. It will crush me to death. Yah! The death he feared overtakes the ruthless Watkins. Meanwhile, there she is, Shira. I think she's breathing. She may still live. He holds the shining surface of his belt of ninth metal to her lips. A soft film of breath forms. Shira is alive. When I find Hunt, I'll get him and Watkins and teach them a few things. They might have killed her. It was the ninth metal in her belt that formed a protective aura around her that kept her alive. The force of shock must have knocked her out. Glad to see you awake and alive again. Now you stay here. You're grounded. I'll wait, and I'll be glad to. Whew, what an experience. This ground feels mighty good, and the air smells mighty sweet to someone who almost died. Far ahead of the Hawkman is Hunt waiting for him with a high-powered rifle. With my telescopic rifle, I'll see him before he sees me. Then I press the trigger, and poof, the Hawkman will never annoy me again. But the Hawk Sentinels are not sleeping. A bombing division of the aeronautically trained birds goes into action. I didn't know he had all that. He aims a rifle. Whee! Take him, drop logs. A bullseye. What the? Ow! Those birds. I'll get that rifle and pick them off. Such is fate. As his fingers touch the metal barrel of the gun, a perfect electrical conductor, his foot touches a live wire of the lightning set. A terrific blast of electricity rips through the cabin. The man who feared electrocution electrocutes himself. The fire that electrical blast caused will burn all the records about Neville. Watkins, too. So be it. Fate has ordained that they be punished by their own deeds. Hawkman returns to Neville. If I say thanks, it will sound silly. You know how I feel. Now I can sleep tonight. So I guess he's not going to get a thanks. Oughtn't we go back to town as Carter Hall and Shira Sanders and resume our real identities? Not yet. I have a little matter to discuss with Professor Elba, if I ever find him. Professor Elba, who is he? I don't know, except that he's the man who created the deadly serum that drives men mad. He's got to be stopped, but who is he? Where is he? And next up will be the Spectre.